Right, so this is my Mondeo Titanium 2 litre Econetic in ruby, which was an optional extra, quite an expensive extra. Nice roof rails. I got the options of blacked out glass, and she looks quite nice. It's got chrome roof rails which look quite good. Inside, this is the inside. I've also got the upgraded Sony sound system, and she's got very nice seats actually. The seats are very supportive, a lot better than the old I had a C-Tech before in the older shape, but these seats are by far better. And there's all your gadgets, bits on the steering wheel and so forth. Let's go into the back. Oh, excuse the mess in the back. There's your electric window bits. And she's quite roomy actually. I'd say there's a little bit more room in the cabin than the previous model. However, I went for the Estate this time, and the Estate really, the boot is a little bit small. There you go. Okay, here we have the inside of the car. Obviously, it's got the Sony upgrade, which is quite good. You've got the start button there. You've got your controls on your steering wheel, both sides. Also, electric windows, power mirrors, all of that there. Then you've got your lights, auto lights, and all that type of stuff there. As we come up, this is the sun visor with lights. Same to the passenger side, it's got lights as well. Sunglasses. It's a lot deeper than the old one, so it's a lot better. In the Titanium, you've also got a auto dim rear view mirror. With the tinted windows that I've already got as well, it does make it a bit dark if you're reversing at night. However, it's okay. That's your electronic handbrake. That's to turn off your auto stop start. And then as we go around the car, we go round and then into the back. And that's that. Okay. The lighting is pretty good in this car, I will give it that. The lighting, they're LEDs. I will do a show in the dark, so you can see obviously the night illumination and everything. But the lights are pretty damn good in here actually. Okay, so let's start. For those that aren't aware of the power start button, what you do, I've got my keys down here. Obviously there's no key, that's just for entrance and locking the car and that type of stuff, so I can leave them there. Go over to start button, push the start button, and your light will come on, plus all your other bits and pieces. To actually start the car, you put your clutch in and then you push the button and it starts, and that's the car started. Okay. This is your entertainment system. What I'll do, I will show you the dashboard first, because then I'll turn the car off. So this is your dashboard. It obviously tells you everything. Now that's the trip computer. You've got two trips on there. Okay, so you can have it from start and then do another one whenever. You've got fuel economy. Now this is done, I've done 7,500 now. That's 7,500 miles, and my fuel is almost 49 mile per gallon, which is 2 gallon less than what I used to get on my previous Ford Mondeo. Drive exactly the same style, the same traffic. So this is a little bit less uneconomical, but nowhere near what Ford claims. Nowhere near. I don't rush around. I do 60, and then I'm stuck in traffic, London traffic, a lot of the time as well. So you know, it's definitely not as economical for me. I would say it's more set up for a cruise motorway cruiser than anything else. They've got traction control, driver alert, hill start, lane keeping. They're all, you know, time monitor, traffic signals. That's one good thing. You see it on the right hand side by the needle, you've got like a little icon with the speed in it. Well, that changes wherever you go. So if you're on the motorway doing in a 70 limit and then it goes down to 40, that will also change as well immediately. It's pretty good actually, I'll give it that. The lane guidance, well, it's okay if you're doing a lot of motorway miles, I suppose. It could help you, but for me it's not something that I really use. So that's pretty much with the dashboard. I'm going to just turn her off. I'll just push the button, that turns her off. Okay, now we come to the sat nav, well, to the entertainment system. So we go for the radio first. That's radio. I'm radio 2 man. So we've got the DAB there, FM, AM, CD. I've got a USB, which is tucked away in here. See, you've got a USB port there and another cigarette lighter. Now I can also do my iPhone and stuff like that as well. But it's pretty good actually. The sound is quite crisp. It is the upgraded sound system, so you have got surround sound, 10 speakers, subwoofer, all that type of stuff. Don't know how it compares to the standard one because obviously I haven't tested the standard one, but it's definitely a mark up from the old model standard hi-fi. We will go to sat-nav. Now sat-nav, I was always used to my TomTom, and when I first got this I couldn't really work it out that well. It's just one of those things I happened to come across by accident. If you push destination and then it'll come up, and then you go say address, and that's what you come at, that's what you actually get. Now I was quite used to putting in postcodes, and obviously I couldn't see postcodes there, but I did stumble across it. Now if you touch town twice, like once more, it will change over to postcodes, and that makes it a lot easier if you're doing a lot of work in London, whatever, and you're working really by postcodes rather than actual address roads and stuff. It's definitely a lot easier. So it's pretty nifty. You can also on the steering wheel, you've got a voice activation system here. It does work, but I found sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, and it's a lot easier just to manually put it in on the actual screen. You know, it works out quicker at the end of the day. The phones seem to work a little bit better than what the sat-nav did. Sat-nav was a little bit of a nightmare. But again, the sat-nav, I would say, does compare pretty well to TomTom, Garmin's, all of that. And I've actually now taken my TomTom out of this car, and I only use this sat-nav now. So it does work. It definitely works. Obviously, you've got surround sound that I've said, and that's. Oh, you've got your light in here for your lights and speed lights and auto lights. They're pretty much okay. Wouldn't really rave about them too much, you know. That's your windows, your electric mirrors. You can fold them just by a touch of a button. They fold in. I will be doing a night vision so that you can obviously see the ambient lighting. You can see what it looks like at night, because obviously that's what I wanted to see, but I just couldn't seem to find anywhere that showed me anything by night. But all in all, it is a nice car. I'd say the cabin is definitely bigger than the old one. It's a lot comfier, even though I only had the C-Tech version last time. This is titanium. The seats are a lot more comfy, which is quite nice actually. My colleague has the hatchback, and his boot is actually bigger than mine with the seats up. Obviously with my seats down, my boot comes a lot bigger than his, but with the seats up, his boot is slightly bigger than mine. It's a little bit deeper too. But again, we both said that the boots weren't as big as the older model, the the 10 plate model. But still a nice car. It cruises well, has all the gadgets, and for the price it's pretty good. I'd say speed wise, this is 2 litre e-kinetic. The old one was a 2 litre, and that had a lot more oomph than what this had, like especially bottom range. Like I could, this one, if you're driving along, say doing 50 and you're in top, if you want to put your foot down and go, she ain't really going to go. You'll have to drop her a gear or two and work her a lot harder. But on the motorway, it cruises effortlessly. It's 70, 80, 90, you know, it is what it is. It is a car for the motorway, really. Okay, as promised, I am going to do my night shots now. So you will start to see all the illumination. Let me just unlock the car. Right, see what I mean? The lights are pretty good. They do really light up the place. It's pretty good. Right, so let me just get the engine switched on. Okay, now you can see your night lights. So that's your steering wheel. That's your lights down the side. That's your console, all lit up. Now you have got, you can see the side lights there, and under here it all lights up. And to the rear, then the footwells, which you can't see that well, does light up as well. But I can't do it too late at night, otherwise I won't be able to see what I'm doing myself. Okay, now the night lights, it does look quite nice, but you've got just several different things you can do. So if you go to settings, okay, and if you go to vehicle and then go to ambient lighting, now you can change it. So see, it's gone purple or orange, green, or anything like that. Now if you say have green, you see green in the footwell and green underneath there. Now what happens when you open the door, which is quite a clever little thing, it will go red. See? So that obviously when your doors open at night, you get a red glow if any oncoming vehicles are coming. But as I said, you've got a good variety of colours. I'll just stick it on the blue so it matches the blue of the actual lights and stuff. Oh sorry, I've got the radio on again. It matches the blue of the lights and stuff. So it looks pretty good. As I said, obviously you've already seen that before. What I'll do, I will let's just get out. And you will also see the lights. The lights are pretty cool. The rear lights do look very, very good. And as we go around, I'll show you obviously the front, and the front's pretty cool as well. You know, it does look quite good. You know, I'll just show you spotlights as well. Oh yeah, when you open up you get the little lights underneath come on and all that type of stuff, and then spotlights. Look at spotlights. And there you go, that's with your spotlights on as well. Okay, and that is pretty much the end of the show. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed my review and I hope it was helpful for you. All in all, it is a great car.